Welcome all. Welcome all. I'm just trying to get my Instagram to go live, but that doesn't appear to be going live. We can check that out later. Hello, welcome. Some of you may know me, some of you don't. I'm Lindsay Setchell. Oh, I've just pressed that go live there. I'm Lindsay Setchell, and I'm here today because we are going to be doing a very special challenge. We've tried a challenge in the past, and when we first started our Phoenix group in the Phoenix Way last year, and this year, 2025, we're going to do something similar, but for longer. So this is the beginning of an incredible journey, a long journey, 365 days of a journey, where we're going to look at different topics every single day. And we're going to call this the Phoenix Way Mini Live Challenge. And the way that it's going to work is that every day at a set time, and we'll let you know earlier on in the day, we're going to go live, or I'm going to go live, and we're going to talk about a particular topic. Hi, Bonnie. Hello there. Hi, Catherine. Good to see you. So what is that topic going to be today? Well, today the topic that we're going to dive into is the Phoenix Way. And why is this so special? Incidentally, do put your comments down below so that I can speak to you as well. Why is it so special? Well, the Phoenix Way was born out of the idea of a transformation. The equine world, whether you know it now or not, many of the people that follow us do know, needs a transformation. And just like that mythical phoenix that rises from the ashes, that's why we used that logo. This journey is about reigniting your passion and overcoming some major obstacles in your education when it comes to hoof care, and becoming the best version of yourself as a hoof hero for your horse. Because I know, and you know, there are many of you out there right now that are relying on your hoof care professionals to give you information with regards to what's going on with your hooves. And if you've been part of the Phoenix group, and if you're not, get in there, you'll know that that has been a major letdown for many, many owners all over the world, So for me, this journey started some many moons ago with a deep realization that no matter how many life challenges we face, there's always an opportunity to rebuild and grow and soar even higher, like the Phoenix. I know it sounds naff and a little bit trite, but it's true. We should never stop trying to be educated, especially about the animal that we also love, the horse. So last year, at the beginning of last year, 2024, we had such an amazing, successful, incredible year in the Phoenix group, the Path to Hoof Way, the Phoenix Way, Path to Hoof Health. I wanted to create a space where people like you, owners, could come together, and some professionals too, to learn and to take real meaningful steps towards their goals every single day. And so that name Phoenix represents resilience, renewal, and that unwavering belief that we can actually make a difference to the problems that we are encountering in this equine world when it comes to hoof care, no matter what life is throwing at us all around us. So that's 2025. So Happy New Year. Everybody's coming in and saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Sarah's here. Happy New Year, Sarah. Thank you very much for saying very lovely lady. Cheers to you. I've got my water bottle. I haven't got champagne yet. Meta's here. Happy New Year, Meta. Ashley K is here on YouTube. Happy New Year. Ulrike's here. Ulrika, is it Ulrike? I think it's Ulrika. First live. Happy New Year from foggy, windy Britannia in France. These are going to be mini lives, so they're not going to go on for hours and hours like our other ones. Those are the ones you're going to catch up in the Phoenix group. And we've now decided that in the Phoenix group, we're going to do 2 lives a week, because we're doing these every day, every single day. 365 we've got to do. You've got to stay with us. We've got to do this. We've got to achieve it, so that the world can start to learn about the Phoenix group and the Phoenix Way. In the Phoenix group, there'll be 2 lives a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday at the usual time. Shannon's here from YouTube. Hi, Shannon. Hello from cold northern Alberta, Canada. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Angie Medler's here. Happy New Year, Angie. Sarah Lou says, jumped over from Facebook. Happy New Year, all you amazing warriors. So we're going live on Facebook, YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can watch it on your big telly. On Instagram, I think I'm live. I'm looking across there. I think I'm live on Instagram too. I think I worked that out. Fam Steinberg says Happy New Year from Canada. Happy New Year. Ashley K gives us hearts. Brilliant. So let's carry on talking about our topic that we're talking about today, which is what is the Phoenix Way and what does it mean? So what are the core principles of the Phoenix Way? Well, it's not a method. Everybody says the Hoofing Marvelous method or the Phoenix Way method. It's not a method. And it's also more than just a name. It's a way of life for you and your horses. And we really mean that in a big way, because there are three main key principles that you've got to overcome. You've got to become resilient, because life will always have its ups and downs. And it's how we respond to that matters. And when I mean being resilient, you've got to keep going. If you get in the Phoenix group and you see some of the transformations that have already occurred with owners who had no clue about hoof care, but a year later, or for however many months they've been in the group, they're starting to understand. Watching our YouTube lives, there's going to be a lot of growth that you're going to go through. So this is another core part of learning, is growth. And growth, guys, is not always straightforward and comfortable. Growth takes dedication, and it takes time and patience and learning and education. So every single day, there is an opportunity for you to learn, right? For you to learn, for you to improve and become a better version of yourself, myself, and for our horses, right? This is what's so important about it. So the Phoenix Way isn't just about picking up some tools and doing something to the horse's foot. It is way more than that. It's something that we are teaching people to, like we said, learn a whole new way, a whole new for some people, for many people, a whole new way of being with the way that they keep their horses, their hoof care, that health that all of that is going to create. And amongst all of that, the Phoenix Way is also community. Again, it sounds trite, doesn't it? But it isn't. The community that we have grown on that Facebook group in 1 year has been staggering. None of us can do this alone. I can't do it alone. Gary can't do it alone. We've done this with all of you. We have a fantastic admin group that admins that go into the group on a daily, hourly basis, trying to make this group a safe space for everyone. I'm here talking to you on the public page, on Instagram, and public on YouTube. But everything that goes on in the Phoenix group, of course, is well, the majority of it is private unless we talk about it on YouTube. And it's that sense of community that brings. And it's a community that is not chaotic. It's not wild. It's not going off in hundreds of different directions with people coming up with all these different ideas of how things should be done. No, it is this way, which I've spent 25 years understanding, and I'm still understanding it. But the thing that I know more than anything else is that we have a massive problem with hoof care around the world, hoof care and horse care. And it can change. It's not a case of, oh, it'll never make a difference. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel that we're never going to make a difference, that we're at base camp. Sometimes not even at base camp, at the bottom of this massive mountain we've got to climb. We've got to climb together to make it better for horses. And sometimes I think, chuck it all in, and I can't do it anymore, because all of these problems keep coming in with these horses and these owners. But I can't give up now. I won't give up. And I won't give up if you don't give up. If you keep going and you keep making those changes around you, I'll keep doing it as well. I promise you, that is my promise. That is my promise to you. Bonnie says, hang on, Bonnie says, just checked Instagram. It's live there too. Yes. I don't know how I managed that. I don't know how I managed it. Sarah says, it's a holistic whole horse approach that's the least invasive and saves equines' lives. The least invasive of all. We don't employ PPT. You know that. If you've been watching us for a long time, you know what PPT stands for, personal preference trimming. And we mean that. I wouldn't dare pick up a foot and say to myself, well, today, I just think I need to take this horse's brake over back further than the horse has got it, because this horse is rehabbing, or may not be. But I'm not going to do something about that. I wouldn't even dream of thinking, shall I leave the heels just a little bit longer today? That's not how it is. It can't be personal preference. Nature is full of constants everywhere. People want to fight those all the time. You just have to look around you. There are so many constants in organisms throughout nature, throughout human beings, throughout horses, plants, everything, all animals. There are so many constants. And it's our job to learn about those, to learn about the biology. And that's where we're coming from. And it's from that basis of Mother Nature's constants, which is where the Phoenix Way was based upon. Ramona says, Happy New Year. Hello, Ramona from Spain. Sarah says, I've learned more in the last year than I have in the last 30 years owning horses. I never will go back. You've changed my life. Thank you. And you're going to go on and change many more lives. Jenny Ackerstrom's here. Happy New Year from Sweden. Hello. I don't know why I say that. Why do I say Sweden in that kind of accent? Gail's here. Gail Dretch. I know I'm going to pronounce names wrong. Happy New Year from a frigid Minnesota. Karen Mackinson's here. Happy New Year, Phoenix Warriors. What are Phoenix Warriors? Phoenix Warriors and Hoof Heroes are our group members who have pushed it that extra mile. The Phoenix Warriors are everybody in the Phoenix group, and the Hoof Heroes are those who've pushed it that extra mile to learn more about hoof health and make some incredible changes. Angela's here. Angela Moore. Hi all. We're not giving up, says Angela. We're not giving up. We can't now. I can't, so you can't. If you won't, I won't. That's how we're going to do it. Melanie's here. Almost missed it, but I'm here. Hello. It might change the times, but we will let you know. We will let you know what times each day. I've got loads of people joining on Instagram. We've got Anne Chopra on Instagram. Happy New Year. I'm looking over there because that's where I'm looking at it. We've got Sanya. We've got Elemi999. We've got Gabika. We've got Briar. Hi, Briar. Hello, darling. We've got so many people. Tara's on Instagram. I don't know what else. I get in YouTube coming through here, but it's Instagram that I don't get there. And Melanie says, obviously, Happy New Year. Garvin Ranch. Hello. Happy New Year from Wisconsin. Fiona's here. Hello, Fiona Francis. Same here, Sarah. Happy New Year to all. Okay, let's carry on. Let's get, because I'm trying to keep it to 15 minutes. You know what I'm like. You know how I want to just chat on, but I'm going to try and keep it to 15 minutes. So we talked about the key principles. We talked about resilience, growth, community. We talked about why the Phoenix Way is not a method. It's a way. So this is why it's very, very important. And because of that, that's why we've started like a mad woman, why I've started these daily mini challenges. You've got to help me do this every day. 365 days, we're going to do this. The 2025 is going to be an even bigger change than last year, and even more growth, even more community, and even more resilient owners who are just going, no, I'm not going to put up with that stuff that, and many times we might as well call it bullshit, that we are getting fed to us by people who don't know about Mother Nature's constants. That's what we're learning, and that is what we're following. And if we don't follow that, we're going to start screwing it up for horses left, right, and center. So that's what it's about. So why we are doing these, I am doing these mini daily challenges, is to highlight the big importance of these small, very consistent actions. Because if we all come together for 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day, It's not religion, of course, but it's going to help support everybody. So I'm going to cover lots and lots of different topics. Change, guys, doesn't happen overnight, does it? But it does happen if we remain consistent and we take small steps. So each day we're going to focus on a specific topic or a skill that will help you build some momentum in your life with your horse, from mindset shifts, and believe you me, there's going to be a lot of those, to practical tips. And these mini challenges are going to be designed to inspire you, keep you moving forward. We're going to do it for a year. We're going to see how we get on for a year. Vivian's here from Germany. Hi, Vivian. Good to see you from Germany. So that's what we're going to do. That's what this is about. And it's important, right? It's important that we do it. The best part of these little mini challenges is they're not like our hour ones that go on for often a lot longer than an hour. They're quick and they're manageable. And in just 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, you'll be taking some powerful steps towards transformation, which is what the Phoenix Way is all about, and the transformation that you and your horse deserve. I know it sounds naff. I know it sounds trite. It isn't. Believe me when I tell you that it's so important that you dig in and you learn. So here's a bit of a takeaway. We're gonna come to the end. It's really hard for me to keep this short. Here's a takeaway for today, right? So the Phoenix Way is all about embracing the journey, rising stronger together, and committing to consistent growth. If we don't do this, nothing will ever change in the equine world. Nothing. They'll carry on doing the same old thing, and horses will carry on suffering. You don't have to have it all figured out. I know I haven't. You just have to show up, support me, support others, keep learning, because every single little step that you take will bring you closer to where you want to be. It will. I promise you. Everybody that's here today, that's commenting, that knows me, that knows the Phoenix Way, is in the group, for instance. Some of you won't be, but you know that it's not about doing it all now. It's a process, right? You've got to keep faith and go through the process. So I want to thank you very much for joining me on day 1, January the 1st, 2025. Can you believe it? Happy New Year, everyone. This is just the beginning of our 2025 journey together. And I am so excited to have you along with me for the ride, because just before we wrap up, here's your mini challenge for today. So take a moment to reflect on what resilience means for you, and share it in the comments. When I've come off being live, I'm going to go back and read the comments. And if anybody's got any questions that I haven't looked at, I'm going to answer them afterwards. I want to hear what your thoughts are about resilience. What does it mean to you? What does that mean? Does it mean just for a few days? We sat there last night just after we all said Happy New Year to each other as we went from 2024 to 2025 as a team and a family and friends. And we went round every single one of us and said, what are your outs for 2025? And what are your ins for 2025? And resilience is one of them. So tell me what your ins are. Tell me what your outs are for 2025. What are we going to do to help change you, your horse's life, your friends' horses' lives, the bigger equine world? What are we going to do? And don't forget, I'm going to be back tomorrow with another topic. And if you look in the post today, we're going to give you 7 days of topics. So that's going to be rolling every post that we put up. And the posts will go up much earlier in the day. Today, it was just a case of getting it crammed in. But tomorrow, the post will go up much earlier. So you'll have more time to organize yourself. So I'll be back tomorrow. So if you found today useful, and if you think and you're excited as I am that 365 days of little short sessions are going to help you free, then join us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're going to be there for you. And I'm going to push myself to challenge myself, to challenge you to change many things in the equine world and to make your horse's health priority number one with your health, your mental health too, oftentimes. So until next time, until tomorrow, remember, every day, guys, with the Phoenix Way, this is going to sound so naff, is an opportunity to rise stronger, because this is the Phoenix Way. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and have an amazing day. January the 1st, 2025. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.